Composers. Composers excel in fine arts, having not only a natural grace of movement, but as an innate sense of what fits. Of course, composing must not be thought of only writing music, but as bringing tasks to harmonious form. They will work as a painter, sculptor, choreographer, filmmaker, songwriter, chef, decorators, or fashion designers. Crafter. They do not approach strangers readily, but once in contact, do not hesitate to tell them what to do. Crafters live a life of art for action, but their particular nature is most easily seen in their mastery of tools of any kind. Crafters will sometimes use their body as a tool. Performers. Performers are expressive and sociable, the most expressive of all the types. They are not comfortable telling other people what to do. They prefer other information rather than to issue orders. Demonstrating or performing is putting on a show to entertain others, and they look at the world as a stage. Performers' primary social interest lies in stimulating those around them. Performers are able to lift other spirits with the laughter and the joy of living. They love the excitement of playing to an audience. Performers do not like being alone and seek the company of others whenever possible. They will make fun of anybody, anything. They like to live in the fast lane most of the time. Life around them can be a continual party. Promoters. They have no hesitation at all in taking to strangers and persuading them to something and others to do their bidding. Promoters are action type people. Promoting is an art of winning others to your position, giving them confidence to go along with your purposes. Promoters are always able to maneuver others in the direction they want them to go, and since they are able to handle people with much the same skill as crafters, life will never go around promoters. They live life with a theoretical flourish that makes them even most routine events seem exciting. Promoters know where the action is. They are attentive to others and smooth in social circles, knowing people by name and knowing how to say the right thing. Idealist. Idealists that practice intelligent operation, usually teaching and counseling. They're always on the lookout for knowledge and development. They speak in terms of imagination and diplomacy. Idealists are empathetic and respect themselves in degrees that they are benevolent. Idealists search for their unique identity, hunger for deep and meaningful relationships. Healer. Healers are abstract and speak and supportive and striving for their ends. Healers present a calm face to the world. They can care passionately about a few people or a favorite cause, and their goal is to bring peace and wholeness to their loved ones. Healers make extraordinary sacrifice for someone or something they believe in. Counselor. Counselors have a strong desire to contribute to the welfare of others and enjoy helping their companions. Counselors tend to be private, sensitive people and are not generally visible leaders. Counselors prefer to be a behind-the-scenes type of leader. They can deal very well with people and complex issues. Counselors can be hard to get to know, but they will share the reaction with those they trust. Counselors are very sensitive by those around them. Counselors have a strong understanding of another's emotion or intention before the person is conscious of them. They demonstrate the ability to understand psychic phenomena and to have vision of human events past, present, and future, what is known as ESP. Champion. Champion has to do something that has deep ethical significance. They possess an uncanny sense of motivation of others. They have great influence because of their extraordinary impact on people. Champions go everywhere and look into everything that has to do with the advance of good and retreat of evil in the world. They don't like to miss out on what is going on around them. They must experience firsthand all the significant social events that affect their lives. They're eager to relate the stories they have uncovered, hoping to disclose the truth of people. They are very good conversationalists, wasting no time putting out the information. Teacher. Teachers are capable of calling forth those inner potentials. Teachers expect the best of those around them. They like to have things settled and arranged. Teachers prefer to schedule both work and social events ahead of time and tend to be absolutely reliable and honoring these tasks. An experienced teacher can dream of activities that no one else can for groups to engage in and to stimulate the roles of members of the group to play. They are very successful in being group leaders. They can handle people with charm and concern and are usually popular wherever they are. Their primary interest is in personal growth and development of others. Words of wisdom. Plan for what is hard while it is still simple. Do what is great when it is still small. Deep understanding is to be aware of disturbance before it manifests itself. Be aware of destruction before there is destruction. You need to train the mind so that you will not be burdened by the mind. You need to be transformed, not conform to the ways of this world. By deep understanding of principles, one can change chaos into order and danger into safety. Know without seeing, and you will see all things. Do not force it, or it will break. To sense and understand after the event has happened, it is worthy of understanding. Sense something before it becomes active. Strategies should be unfathomable so that the true identity is concealed, so that your adversaries will not be prepared for you. Sometimes you must see alone and know alone. You must see what others do not see and know what others do not know. The skilled can fill their people with energy to confront the emptiness of others. Those who establish a viable organization will survive, even if they are small. Perceive words of understanding, and the path of your days will be long. A man of understanding will attain wise counsel. Fools despise wisdom and knowledge. How long will you simple ones love your simple ways? Those who increase knowledge increases sorrow. You need to incline your ear to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has enough to worry about. Build foundations of rock and steel. Make any foundation steadfast, for if it is not, it will surely crumble from underneath your feet. Going in circles, you will accomplish nothing. You will always have to come back to the center and start over. The center controls all of the aspects of your being, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Don't give up your center for the scraps on the round table of destruction. Artisan, pure blood, enlightenment. We are pure artisans. If you have not met one of us, you are missing out. We're the kind of people that liven up a party and will entertain you all through the night. We are free from things that the average person thinks about. We don't need any rules that just bonds us from us and making us very irritated. Without us, whom would you go to the movies to see? All of the films made without us would be boring. If it weren't for us, there would be no Hollywood. We are the plateaus of the entertainment world. We are the most creative of all the personalities. We do what we want and when we want. We are rebellious in nature and structure. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Pure blood, the devil's rejects. We are the pure artisans, and we can care less about what you think about us. We live for now and not